Hey besties. This morning started off a little rocky because everybody wanted to act like they sick. So I let them sleep in, but guess what? When they got up at 9, they still had to do school. Then now I heard y'all nieces in there discussing how they thought they hadn't got out of doing school today, y'all. So their recess time is usually around 12:30, but guess what? We was still doing school, so they did not get to play outside I'm today. Like, y'all thought y'all played me, but nah, I played y'all even Having better. 2 girls, y'all, is stressful. 2 girls back to back at that. They're 4 and 6. But I have a few questions to answer from my previous video. For those of you who are new here, I'm Kristen. I'm a 30-year-old work from home mom and homeschool So this year I got our curriculum from TPT, which is Teachers Pay Teachers. And I saw some comments where people said that they have to pay. So everything I get from there is free. You have to filter your search to free. There are some things on there that you do have to pay for, but I don't pay for anything. Another question I get a lot is, where do we live? We live in Texas. So Texas is very lenient when it comes to homeschooling. My children have never attended public school, so I see a few questions about taking your child out of public school. I don't know the answer to that. You would have to ask their school. But in Texas, there are really no guidelines that we have to follow. I know that sounds too good to be true, but it's true. And what I mean by that is we don't have to answer to the state. So we don't have to submit any logs. There's not a requirement on how many hours a week we have to homeschool. They don't have to take the STAR test. It's basically like one thing I will say is if you have no self-control, I would not recommend homeschool. You have to get up and show up even on the days you don't want to. And not just take advantage of homeschooling just because, no one is watching Just remember at the end of the day, it affects your child more than it affects you. And one thing about me is I'm very big on education. So I will never play about that when it comes to my children. But that's it. That's all. Good night, besties.